With a male client who is somewhere between 10 and 15%, and with a female client somewhere between 15 to 20%, we start looking at doing a muscle gain plan. Okay, if they're above that body fat percentage, I will actually probably get them down into that range before I start to try and put muscle on them. Okay, so I calculate the approximate calories, protein intake, fat intake, and carbohydrate intake for a calorie surplus. I also create a training and nutrition plan designed for muscle gain around those calorie, protein, carb, and fat intake goals. Okay. Now, weigh-ins and skin folds body fat scans, in the beginning, they're every 2 weeks. And then once I've sort of got a good measure of their weight gain, it's once a month. I'm looking for about a 1% body weight per month. Okay, so if you're 100 kilos, I'm looking to put a kilo a month on you. If you're 80 kilograms, I'm looking to put about 0.8 of a kilogram. Now, that's not always exact, but that's what we're looking for. I normally do skin folds, as I said, every 2 weeks, and then once a month once I've got everything working. And we would monitor weight increases with changes in body fat. So obviously if the weight's going up good, we want to make sure that the body fat's not going up too much and we're staying in that 10 to 15% range. Okay. Now, weight and body fat changes and calorie increases, we keep body fat in a range of 10 to 15% or 15 to 20% for females. With the skin folds, the permissible range would be somewhere between 40 and 50 millimeters over 9 sides for a male, and around 40 to 50 millimeters over 9 sites for a female. Females, I might give a little bit more, maybe up to 60 millimeters, because females do actually have a slightly higher body fat percentage as a healthy body fat percentage. When do we increase calories? If body fat stays relatively constant and is within range, we add more calories as a general carbs or sometimes carbs and fats. If body weight increases slow down, we add more calories as general carbs or generally carbs or sometimes carbs and fats. If body weight is increasing by the 1% per month, but body fat or skin fold measurements remain the same or decrease, and sometimes this has happened, people put on muscle and actually lose fat at the same time, we add more calories, or as in general, like carbohydrates or sometimes carbs and fats. I like to keep a certain ratio of carbs to fats, okay, depending on the person. So if I add calories, it may be one or both of those, depending, okay. When don't we add more calories? When weight and body fat or skin folds increase at the same time, okay, and they're starting to get too high to the top end of the range.